utilizing a lot of open strings here for like the lead work. Super cool. Kind of messing around with like notes that kind of sound dissonant. The vocalist kind of reminds me of the vocalist of Muse in a way. Solid song. Definitely intro sounding song, I guess. And now we're getting to Creep, which is like one of their most popular. Oh, waves. I think I've heard this before. I don't know if this has something to do with the mix, but I feel like the guitar work in the background is kind of... Whoa. Here, I'm gonna pause it real quick and just say the guitar work in the background in the verse. For I don't know if it's a problem with the mix or just a quality of the mix or whatever, but the guitar work kind of sounds like there's some kind of tremolo effect kind of in between each notes that sounds like it's becoming more quiet and then it just kind of comes back. I don't know if that's like a purposeful effect or something about the mix, but it sounds interesting. I'm pretty sure I've heard this before, and I'm 100% sure I've heard this like on TikTok. It's crazy to think now that there's so much music that we're like consuming from like TikToks and shorts. I've deleted TikTok because I don't know, it's mentally exhausting for me now. But it's crazy how much music we recognize, but we don't even know the artist's name. Something I do have to appreciate a lot is that the vocals sound human. Sometimes people try to get like the perfect take and stuff and make everything sound perfect, but there's something about stuff like this that sounds very raw and that make it, I guess, somewhat special in a way. I think it's especially when it comes to rock music. Usually in like metal music or more aggressive music, everything is very, very processed. And they try to make things as perfect as possible to give it its sound. And there's something about rock music that has that like soulful feeling to it. Yeah, I think that's something, I don't know, that's something that I like about a lot of rock music. I think especially when it comes to the Chili Peppers, which is like my favorite band ever. Their live shows and how they sound human. They don't sound very processed. They are very innovative with their material live, and they improvise a lot. And even like some of the mistakes that they make at times sound super, super amazing. And it has I don't know, it has a particular feeling that I don't personally get from like metal music and more processed music. Yeah, let's just keep on going. I feel like that this is like a transition track. So far, the flow of the album is very nice. There isn't like a distinct like big transition. There's not really a transition to song, like the two tracks are like together, but the songs don't take too long to transition at all. I don't know if that makes sense. There's probably a better way of saying that. Solid track. I don't really have much to say about it personally. Had a good flow to it. Very atmospheric. Right now I'm looking at Genius. It says the lyrics in Thinking About You tells the story of insecurity, desperation, and it's a hint of masturbation. I really like whenever bands, I don't know if this band is doing it purposely at all, but like adding small little tracks instead of like full on like interludes to a longer song. I really like whenever bands do that. Probably because I've listened to quite a bit of Tool, and they kind of do that in a way. I think it was, I don't know if Tool necessarily does this a whole bunch. Oh, they kind of do it with 10,000 Days, adding Wings for Marie, and I think they do a lot of interlude tracks. Actually, I could be wrong about that, but I do like it whenever bands just kind of have like small little songs, um, to transition to a longer whole thing, and it doesn't really have to do anything with like the next track. The two tracks don't have to be related at all. But I think it's just a very nice flow to the album. Sounds like Guitar Center. Holy crap. Straight away, this song really stands out. Like that bass line. That first part kind of gives me Animal vibes from uh, Pink Floyd. Love these grooves. I feel like this is my favorite song so far. Has a very, very eerie vibe to it. Very, very groovy. Just overall, very, very fun track. Ooh, those octaves. Yeah, this is nice. I like this a lot. I like how some of the guitar work in this album sound messy, but it sounds cool. It's kind of one of those philosophies that there's no such thing as a wrong note, but perfect note in the right time. There's another way of saying that. There's another saying for that, but I think that's very, very true. Whoa. That lead. Dude, that was cool. That lead was haunting. Goodness. The mood has shifted. Instantaneously became depressing. Dude, some of the leads in the second half of this album are awesome. They're really driving the song for me. The vocals are also driving the song, but man, the leads are like giving me chills. God, man, I can't go over the leads, dude. The leads are just awesome. Solid song. Really, really enjoyed it. Again, a more like, I don't know. I don't want to say I don't want to say the song is like guitar lead driven, but man, the guitar leads are really catching on to me. I can't remember if there was a lot of guitar leads in the first half of the album, but I don't remember which song it was. I think it was either Vegetable or Prove Yourself or Ripcord. One of those songs really hit me with the guitar leads. Already I'm very like lost in the music where I don't know, I can't retrace back to which song I'm thinking of. But yeah. So far it's super super nice. Um I guess I should like kind of comment what I feel about this so far. I feel like this album is very very it's very innovative, but um there when it comes to the overall sound of the album, of each song, it's they sound very similar and very consistent. And I wouldn't say this is something that I can see myself really being blown away by, but I feel like this is just there's albums that are just a vibe, if that makes sense. I can't really think of softer like indie stuff that has like blown my socks off at all. Usually stuff that would blow my socks off or blow me away um would be something very energetic, put it put in some kind of twist where I've never seen it before, or some kind of a very very catchy vocal melody or chorus, huge chorus. A lot of stuff that is very apparent or very oh what's the word? Very common in the more like metal music and heavier stuff. But I haven't really found stuff that really really blow me away in the rock category. I feel like stuff in like more metal music, they blow me away in the first listen usually, and then they kind of grow on you over time. But I feel like rock music overall, or softer music in general, it just kind of grows on you, and then you kind of um and then you kind of start dwelling how good it is. I don't know. Um, I would say how people process uh um rock music and metal music is very different, I feel. Um, but yeah, I think yeah, let's just keep on going. Again, dude, those leads, man, and also the vocals in the background are super nice. Ooh, we got some jazzy chords in here. Whoa. Dude, these leads, they oh my gosh, wait. What song am I thinking of? Oh man. I don't know. The vocal melodies in these two songs sound very similar. I have a feeling that I'm pretty sure both of these songs are in the same key. Pretty sure. By the way, if you want a metal album that is very innovative and kind of all over the place, this is a absolute banger of an album. Insane. I don't know if you're not into I don't know if you're a non-metalhead, you would really like this, but definitely check out Is It Really You Screaming or Two-Way Mirror. If you like Deftones, I think you would probably like this. But yeah, I would say those two songs kind of have similar vocal melodies in a way. And I also have a feeling it's because they're in the same key. I don't know, it sounds like they're both in the same key, but yeah, let's keep on going. I really like this song, man. Oh, dude, those leads are so cool. Wow. I have to say, that was an awesome ending to the album. I have to say, Blowout is like, it has to be their best song in this album. It has to be. I don't know, at least for me personally, I just love how atmospheric it is. It was so chaotic in the end with a lot of the guitar work and a lot of the feedback noises. Oh gosh, it was very cool. I really liked it. Um, but yeah. So that was Pablo Honey by Radiohead. I think that this is what is it? This album is very consistent overall with its sound. I would say this album flows very well, but there's a lot of very cool guitar work in here. I feel like the first half of the album there's just a lot of strumming involved. At least what I remember, there was some lead work, uh, guitar lead work in the songs, but I have to say the second half of the album there's a lot of very cool guitar lead work. I think it was after Anyone Can Play Guitar where the album really started hooking me in a lot more. Um, but and also the vocalist, he sounds very similar to Muse's vocalist in a way. Um, Minus like all the crazy all the high notes that he hits or whatever. I feel like they kind of have a similar vocal range overall. But yeah, I think that's all I really have to say about this album. Super excited to see what this discography has to offer. All I've heard is that OK Computer is their best album, and that's all I really know. Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next album. I think the next album is The Bends. So yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions, please put them down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.